The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the hosts are for entertainment purposes only and do not necessarily reflect those of RJV Media Lab, Inc., its affiliates, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Them boys, they cutting up. Are you not entertained? Let me put you up on game. Cutting up with the gang. Cutting up, can't restrain. Are you not entertained? Let me put you up on game. Cutting up with the gang. Cutting up, can't restrain. Cutting up. Them boys, they cutting up.
How y'all doing?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
How you doing?
Oh man, I can't get no better.
Man, everything is everything, my brother.
Yeah. How about you, my boy? C Murder up in here.
What's happening?
D,
What it is?
D, my boy.
What it do, my boy?
Gonna have to bring the mics down just a little bit lower. Just a tad bit. There we go. We in the house. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing?
What it do?
It's some tension in the room, man. What's up? What's up? It's been like that since we walked in.
Well,
look
I'm trying to like.
He can't hold it.
I'm trying to meet my boy halfway.
Okay.
Now, don't meet me because I ain't gonna meet you.
Because he asked me not to do it,
I
so
ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna
meet you
hold
when
back.
it go down for me. I ain't gonna meet him.
I'm gonna hold back because at the end of the day,
Y'all teams met or something?
no.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
Y'all had some money on the fight?
No. I just know he finna get on this.
No, I'm not. I'm just listening to that Mike Jones chopped and screwed.
What that is?
Back then, didn't want me. Now I'm hot. Y'all on me.
Nah, I still ain't all on you.
Who?
Who?
Look, man.
Well, we gonna get on into it. We gonna get into it. We gonna get into
First
it.
and foremost, let's go ahead on and get into this.
Let's get into the Dookie, man.
Let's get it. Yeah, that's what I'm finna do. I was counting to see if the minutes was all right for me to say what I really wanted to say.
Get into this Dookie.
But let me just go on and say it
Get into this
and
Dookie.
be done with it. Let's just go on and get into the bullshit
bullshit
of the weekend, which was the Mike
Friday
Tyson,
night bullshit.
Jake Paul,
Bull Dookie.
whole card.
Dookie.
Mm-hmm.
No.
The whole card.
No.
Look, man, look.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Hear me out.
Mm.
The problem that I had with the whole entire card is the reason why I knew Jake Paul was gonna win. And that was because of how they were judging the fights.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at the end of the day, the Mexicans that fought in the first fight was a great fight.
You the 5 o'clock, the very first. I didn't see the very
It
first.
was a short Mexican and a tall Mexican. The tall Mexican had black and pink on. He had a bunch of belts.
I did
All
see
right.
that. I did see
Now,
that. That was I ain't know.
He had a bunch. That was the first fight I saw.
because they started at 5.
I think it was 3 fights.
That
in
was
front
the
of
first
one.
coverage of what started on Netflix.
Okay.
Because the coverage on Netflix started at 7.
So it was more fights.
It was more
than that,
fights.
but they only showed 4.
Right. They had some They had about 2 or 3
But
prelims.
anyway, be that as it may.
But I know which one you talk. So I did
Short
see what you
Mexican, in my opinion, after he got knocked down by the champ, he came back, knocked him down, and won every round, in my opinion,
and
afterwards.
even got points took in a round.
And they gave it to the man that had the belts. That let me know it was bullshit. Strike 2. The women's.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
You
think
had
she
the
was
Puerto
the one that got
Rican.
a point to.
The Puerto Rican, yeah, she got
She was the
points
one
too.
point to.
But
With a
you were
headbutt.
right. He did too.
He got it.
But she kept getting points taken because
she was headbutting.
she kept headbutting like Evander Holyfield.
The whole
See, she
night.
messed around and headbutted her real hard, cut her open.
Wide open.
It was a girl from Ireland.
Yeah.
Katie.
Conor McGregor type.
Yeah,
Right.
Katie something. I can't think of her last name.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, she was fighting this Puerto Rican chick. This was their second time fight.
One with the braids.
First time was a draw, if I ain't mistaken.
Yep.
Second time was this past Friday. Man, look, she got points taken from her, and I don't even recall her winning an round. That's how bad the Puerto Rican chick beat her. I'm talking about beat the brake shoes off her ass.
I ain't lying, bro.
Like,
I couldn't
seriously.
even see. And couldn't even see out of but one eye.
And she kept on headbutting her.
Yeah.
Kept on tying her up so she can sneak and do it. Every time the girl push her off and tear her ass
She always lead in with her head down, and she dropping her head, and so they gonna clash every time, because if she coming in to drop a punch and you just dropping in with your head, y'all head's gonna hit even if she hit you.
Right.
Trash.
So then even her trainer was saying that all of her fights end up with the same injury because of how she lead with her head. Cause she boogered her nose, she boogered her eye real bad. I thought they were gonna stop it when they hit her hard that first time. I thought they were gonna stop it.
Her cut people were really
They
really
got on
good.
it real quick though. I ain't gonna lie, cause I thought they were gonna stop it.
Yeah, it didn't really start bleeding to about, about 2 rounds later. You know what I'm saying?
You were terrible in like the 4 and 5.
Real
like,
bad
toward the end, it was
but-
bad then. You
Yeah,
know?
but
she
the
made it
first-
through though. That's the only reason they let her keep going, because she was dotting that other girl ass.
But the first 2 fights, I mean, they just totally judged them trashly. Like,
and all
even
3
the-
cards was the same.
and even the commentators for the first 2 fights were like, okay, well, you know, they were kind of all right with the way they called it a draw for the first one that they showed. You know, you really couldn't argue because they were going toe to toe.
Yeah, Barrio.
Yeah, but the short guy seemed to have been a little more aggressive. You know what I'm
Especially later
saying?
on.
Exactly.
Especially like the last 4, 5 rounds.
But
he
that
was on
woman's
leg.
fight, Rosie Perez was like, oh man, there's
They
going to
was
be a
like-
lot of controversy after this with him.
Yeah, because they was
That's how
dropping hammers.
they showed pictures of the stars in the crowd. Everybody was looking like, are you serious? You know what I'm
That
saying?
girl was dropping hammers on this girl to the bell with ding dong. I'm talking about all the way.
I'm talking about
Especially
for
like
real.
the last 3 rounds.
Like, she had in her mind, like, it was more or less like, you know what? I'm not going to leave a doubt in anybody's mind so it won't be no more of this draw shit. You know, and they just upright gave it to the
they
girl.
gave it to the other girl.
But
be that as it may. But Tyson, bro, let me tell you something. That was a waste of what? How long? What it was? 16 minutes.
if that.
That was a waste of 16 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, we all got tricked due to the fact of the name Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying?
So your
and
action,
everybody wanted to see Mike at least not try, but just see him in the ring and just see him. I mean,
did you see it?
I mean, either knock the boy out or at least hurt him where he like break a rib or something, like, you know what I mean?
I got a total different
know,
outlook on it.
I
think it was fucking rigged. Cause bro,
well,
if you go and look at the way
the whole card, that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about like the way
how they did Mike.
Mike wasn't even aggressive, man.
This is
he
how
was
they,
biting on his gloves like he was
I didn't see none of the fight. What I saw was the pre-show where he gave the dude where he was doing a little interview.
That was his son.
The
one that came and did the interview when his ass was out.
Yeah,
that's his son that did the interview.
But why his ass out?
I don't know, bro. He was walking around.
Why they paying like? Why they do that to him,
bro?
To me, that was a
shame moment.
That was a
sacrifice type moment.
Yeah.
They were like, no, people to put a dress on type of thing.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm saying the same thing, bro.
That's what that felt like,
bro. If you go back,
and I didn't really get to watch it because Netflix, the stream was terrible.
Now,
it kept buffering.
Trash. Everybody was saying,
it was terrible.
Buffering.
I was not doing that.
Yeah.
I wasn't keep doing. I wasn't gonna keep doing that.
I'm not gonna lie. After
I wasn't
the end of the fight that was right before the main fight. After that, it stopped, and it just my Netflix ran on through then. But bro, if you go back and look at the training videos he had, bro, Mike was hitting the belt, like hitting the bag, like he was gonna kill the bag. Bro, he ain't do none of that, bro.
But that's the thing.
None of that.
Sell it, man.
That's to sell it, man.
That slap, bro. That slap was just
to sell it.
That was more different than I feel like.
That was a real slap.
That was
for
pure
sure.
shot slap.
It was a real slap, but
bro,
the thing
it was
about
a real slap, but it was
to sell it.
It was to sell
It's
it.
WWE, man.
Bro, I'm talking about for real.
Hey man, hold on.
You see who called him out?
Hold up.
Yep, he said it right.
Yes.
In WWE, C-Murder put him on the glass.
No, we're not finna. Look, man, look. We're not fixing to do
They trying to
this.
turn.
No, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, we going there.
Hold on, hear me out. Y'all not finna disrespect wrestling like that because of one thing.
One thing is what?
We all know what it is. I mean, they say it's sports entertainment. So
Exactly.
it's a male soap opera. So
Exactly.
Hold on now. This was actually supposed to be a boxing match.
But it was.
Was it?
It was.
Well, no,
but
yes. But it started out supposedly being an exhibition.
It still
but
was.
The thing about it, no, well,
It still had
the
exhibition
rules
tied
of an
to-
exhibition.
Exactly, because it was 2-minute rounds.
Yeah.
It was only 8 2-minute rounds. So
but the
it
thing
was still
about
an
it,
exhibition.
but the thing about it is this:
But that was
though,
a
you
highly
still
paid
think
exhibition
that
shit.
it's supposed to be a boxing match, though.
But you gotta think about it, bro. How old is Jake Paul? 30 something?
No,
20 something?
26.
Yeah.
Think about it, bro. You think they were gonna really let a motherfucker 26-year-old kick the shit out of a 60-year-old man?
I didn't think that.
You know what I'm saying?
After watching the first couple of fights, I knew how
I
it
got
was gonna
midway
go.
through it. I ain't gonna lie, midway through like the second round, bro.
I'm just glad
Or
it
the
was on
Tyson
some
fight.
shit that I didn't have to pay for.
Yeah, I'm glad.
That's
it
the
was.
only thing that I really and truly
I just
felt
made a
good
phone
about the
call and got
fight.
me a login.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I was terribly disappointed, bro. I waited up all that damn time to watch that damn fight, all that damn lead up, and it was highly disappointing, bro. Netflix and whoever put that shit together, man, y'all wrong for that shit, man. Y'all don't cut the damn year for that bullshit.
I mean, I could just tell about like the commentators that they had. Like, what's Rosie Perez doing? Now?
What the, bro? I'm talking about that was a.
Cedric the Entertainer had a thimble
Bro,
on
he
his
looked
head.
Cedric Entertainer like an extra on Coming to America on that motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? It's just extra
She's like he was
stuff.
trying to come out and say Wakanda or some shit. When the last time you seen, and I'm gonna ask you a question. When the last time you seen a real boxing match without real boxers/boxing commentators? That was some shit they could have played on Tubi. They ain't Netflix. Netflix, you too good. We should have put that shit on Tubi. That was a Tubi.
Netflix want to take it. YouTube.
Oh, they ain't done it. Think about it. But you know what it's about? And it's always come down to you motherfucking cowboys. Y'all always into this bullshit. I knew it was some bullshit when I saw Jerry fucking Jones.
Yeah, I was wondering what Jerry Jones was doing.
Similac throat smelling ass, big dry cornbread throat ass in the fucking man. I knew it was some bullshit there. But boy, let me tell you something. I can say this. What was that fine chocolate thing that was standing up in the rain on my boy? Yeah. Carry on. But yes, sir.
C-Muddy, you got you got any hits for us right quick before we move on?
Oh man, give me a second.
Okay.
Y'all talk. Y'all go ahead and talk.
Okay. Well, we're gonna move on to this college football. Let's move on.
I got one. I got one in college
right.
football.
Okay, we'll go ahead on with it. Let's open it up.
So we talked about Cam last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, this week he gifts the entire O-line custom chains.
Yeah, I saw that.
Reportedly worth
$2.1 million.
Yeah,
I saw it.
Yeah.
He's spending that.
Everybody had their own chain with their number on.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, them motherfuckers.
That's nice. That's nice.
That's
of
what
him.
you do though, bro.
That's nice of him.
But you know what I'm saying? But
This is the thought that counts.
I ain't tripping on that though, bro. That's some good shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? You know you getting drafted more, bro. We ain't got.
But do we spend money just like frivolously?
We do as
like,
us.
cause that's. I know. If you got it,
Come on, C Murder. Now you said it yourself.
But think about it though. That's
you
traditional.
Said it
That's what I
yourself
I say a lot of stuff.
on this podcast.
I say a lot of stuff.
But you just said on this podcast about how we all get caught up in that rapper lifestyle.
Nah, but think about this though. Take it on both sides.
Or dope boy.
Yeah.
But either
but
way it go, you make your money fast and you spend it just as fast.
But I'm gonna say this though.
You know what I'm saying? How that song went?
Blowing money fast. Which one?
What's on?
Spend that shit. Spend that shit. Spend the check and get it right back.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't get it.
Spend the check and get it. I mean, that's what it is. So, I mean, they protecting him so he can stay healthy before he go to the league, my bad. But then on top of that, we don't know how much money his NIL deal was worth. That might have been just small change, you dig? So
we ain't even gonna worry about that because all quarterbacks do that shit. It's just how they do it. Some of them buy all of them John Deere tractors. Some of them buy them all fucking customized fucking headphones or fucking golf carts.
Jalen Miro got
motorcycles.
Everybody on the team.
You feel what I'm saying? So it all depends on So it all depends on what style and what flow your group is. Your group don't get taken care of from the day every year, during every Christmas, every fucking birthday for every last one of them. You gonna do that. For your whole career. That's just I think that's just a part of the game.
I think Ryan Williams bought everybody the new college football.
You feel what I'm saying? It's just part of the game, bro. Yeah. You know, them the people that get you your money. Them the people that cut you your check. Because if they ain't blocking for him to throw you the ball as a receiver, what you get? Shit. If they ain't blocking for him, what he getting? Shit. Running back, guess what? He gonna take care of him too, because guess what? If they ain't blocking, because I guarantee you, ask the Jet to send some shit out down there in Boise State.
They gonna jump off in y'all.
Yeah.
Give me. Well, while we do this, see Murder, do me a favor if you would, and pull up the playoff ranking.
Oh, God.
Oh, you already got it. Okay. Well, let's just go and jump off the porch.
Now I'm gonna let you go ahead and run them out, buddy. I just keep mine for my own
purposes. It's all good.
Okay. Let's see. For week 13, we got Oregon at number 1, Ohio State number 2, Texas number 3, Penn State number 4, Indiana number 5, Notre Dame number 6, Miami number 7, Georgia number 8, Tennessee number 9, Alabama number 10, Ole Miss number 11. It's not.
I think you called it off last week. Let me give you this week.
Okay, go ahead.
Oregon 1. Ohio State 2, Texas 3.
Oh, you're right.
Penn State 4, Indiana 5, Notre Dame 6, Alabama 7, Georgia 8, Ole Miss 9, Tennessee 10, Miami 11, Boise State 12. That's your top 10.
Now, the only thing I got a problem with is one thing.
What you
got? and beggars can't be choosy. I understand.
I know you lying. I know you lying. But go ahead. I know you lying. Go ahead, my brother.
But it's gonna work itself out because of who they finna play this weekend.
Who that?
But I think
Texas.
Indiana. I think Indiana needs to be in front of Penn State. That's my only gripe.
Okay, let me ask you this. Why?
One, they're undefeated. They're in the same conference. Now, I understand that Indiana might be on the sorrier side of the conference.
They ain't got no sides just like us.
Well, okay. Well, at the end of the day,
everybody took the sides away.
They doing what they do. I think they need to be in front of Penn State.
The reason,
right? I think they tit for tat on who they have played, other than Penn State has played Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? But they play this weekend. They play Ohio State this weekend, so I still get an edge to Indiana because they're undefeated. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you know, that's just me.
I guess I'm unbiased on that one. I guess as much as I want to have something to say, but because neither one of them got no good win. Penn State best win is a 5-loss USC team. Indiana best win is Michigan. So ain't neither one of them got no good win either way it go. I hate either one of them to fuck up.
You know what though? I'm gonna go even deeper.
I can't even gripe on it.
Fuck this shit. Notre Dame don't need to be in front of nobody.
I don't think Notre Dame need to be up there. Period. Because they're the only person that get the handpick. They fucking schedule.
And they ain't played nobody but Texas.
And not in the conference. They don't have to be in the conference champion. You know, think about it. As long as they're in the top 12, they're in. They're the only team in that top 12 that don't have to take a chance at the week after the end of the season to play a conference championship. They're in as long as they're in the top 12, and that shit ain't fair.
And I think that
fuck that.
I think that it's just plain and simple. I understand that the committee is trying to be fair by throwing other shit in the game to kind of make it more equal, but let's just be real. The SEC is the closest thing to the NFL, and the SEC is a gauntlet of great teams. I mean, is the SEC right now is probably more wide open than it ever has. People are tripping because Georgia lost 2 games, but that just shows you how wide open.
They lost 2 games in the SEC though.
Yeah, in the SEC.
That's the only way they're gonna lose them.
But that's my point.
You see what I'm saying? I'm agreeing with you.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think, and I know I might be biased because we in the South, but at the end of the day, man, most of these SEC teams, if not all of them, that are ranked in the top 10 should be ranked way higher than a lot of them teams that are ranked higher than them.
Now the only.
Let's just be real. Like, Oregon beat a lot about 4 games if they were in the SEC. Ohio State beat a lot about 3 games. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But see, you got to think about it. The one I hate the most.
Teams in front of them, and we know, going back on what we said last session, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the money.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, when we talking about rankings, I think the SEC ought to get a little more praise and a little more respect than what they've been doing.
They have. You got to think about it.
I know they got the most teams up there.
And that's why, because they get the most respect. But think about what we're saying.
But look what they're doing, though, D. They got us all really from 5 all the way down to 12. You know what I'm saying? And that means
we beating up on each other late.
Right. But what I'm saying is this, we beating up on each other because of how good the conference is. These other folk are beating people and they have better records, but that's because they're in mediocre conferences.
So let me give you an example on how much we're
Nothing
respected.
but big names that used to be.
But let me give you how respected the SEC is, right? Okay. Alabama, you lose, right?
2 losses, yep.
You dropped out of the top 10 for 1 week. Georgia lost, never fell out of the top 10 but once. Tennessee just lost, still in the top 10. You see what I'm saying?
Because of who they lost to.
Right, because they're in what do they lost to? An SEC team.
I'm with
One more other.
I'm
BYU last week was 7, lost 1, slap dropped into 14, lost 7 spots for 1 loss.
Now I'm with that because we all know they ain't played nobody.
Right, but that goes to the respect that I'm saying. We getting the respect. That's why when we lose, we don't fall back. We only take 1 step back. You know, we hit them motherfucker and you gonna do them, but take that 1 step back.
Alabama dropped back.
They didn't drop, but they went to 12. What 12? No, they got. I think I got the 15.
Yeah, they dropped. They dropped low.
Drop. Yeah, we dropped.
But guess what? Turned around though. They turned around.
It did for sure.
They turned around and beat the SEC team.
And other folk lost.
But they also beat a SEC team.
Yo.
And jumped right back in. Yo. Oh, Georgia, out of it. What they turned back and did? Beat a SEC team.
That goes to your point, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? So once you know this right here, all you gotta do is beat the SEC team and you in. That's the only reason we looking at Notre Dame. Who the fuck they beat the first week? SEC team. So that's what I'm saying. We getting the respect. That's the reason why because why? We gonna have to get it. Where your last national championships come from?
I want to talk about the Texas. Texas ain't gonna make it to the SEC championship.
All they gotta do is win.
Yo, easy said than done though. They struggle with Arkansas. Arkansas has absolutely no offense. So my thing is like that Texas A&M game. Going back to that, that's gonna be a real big trap game for them.
Oh, that's the hardest game of the season. And it's a Texas A&M, and you got to think about it. They ain't played each other in, 50 years?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So that sucker, bro, I can guarantee you, I love the Iron Bowl, and I think that the Iron Bowl going to be jumping because, we are, I think, the strongest rivalry. But, bro, because of that game hadn't been played in 50 years, man, I guarantee you they ain't going to better fit enough motherfuckers in that goddamn stadium when that game happens.
I'm telling you.
I guarantee you that's going to be the most crowd-intense game of the college football season will be that game right there. I ain't taking nothing from nobody else. Not from the Penn State, Ohio State, not from Michigan, Ohio State, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, Iron Bowl. I ain't taking away from none of that shit, even the goddamn classic. But that shit, on some thousand, ain't played in 50 years, in state. That's like saying we ain't played the Iron Bowl in 50 years.
Well, since you keep bringing up the Iron Bowl, I want to say congratulations on y'all W this week.
Man, that's false hope, man.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I don't even know what to say, bro. Because I want to say false hope, but then I want to say it's I don't know, bro. Because Peyton Thorne is just like I'm gonna say this. I think the architect of what the offense looked like, I think it looked different. I think they got the ball out of his hands faster. The last couple 3-4 weeks, I think they have been concentrating on running the ball. And Cam Coleman did have a come out game, had a 3 touchdown, 1 hand touchdown, and So I think they are trying to bring it into it because they got to start bringing in for whatever quarterback they bring it in, and I think they got him locked in. So it's gonna be. I'm gonna say this. I do believe it's gonna be interesting on the 30th. It's gonna be interesting. So because I'm gonna say this. Anybody that always know this, when the Iron Bowl come around, you can throw the goddamn records away. I don't care what you say. You can hold your head and you can hold your ass. I don't give a motherfucking damn.
Dude, this gonna be.
You feel that? Okay.
I'm gonna say this and
I can't wait.
I'm gonna say this. And I'm not gonna. Let me say this.
I can't
This
wait.
gonna be one of them Iron Bowls.
This is gonna be like this shit in my household too.
It's gonna be one of them Iron Bowls, dude, where we're gonna beat your ass.
No, bro, listen to me. I'm gonna say this. Let me say this. Let me get this out. Let me get this out.
It's gonna be bad.
Let me get this out now. Now, which y'all heard that. Now, with that being said, you better pray. Because I'm going to tell you this shit right here said today. If I walk in here the day we beat you and throw your college football playoffs in the garbage can, might not even want to motherfucker show up. Because I'm going to paint my whole goddamn body orange and blue. My eyes going to be fucking orange. Shit. Man. With this year, man, you better not let that shit happen. Y'all better beat the holy shit. Y'all better beat us 56 to nothing. Matter of fact, it better be 63 to -3. Y'all better find a way to get negative points on the goddamn board against us this year. Because Lord knows, it better not even be close. It better not even be close.
Done.
But guess what, though?
Done.
The hardest part about it, though?
Done.
So this one I'm going to ask you, though, in reference to that matchup. What's your advantage? What do you feel like, Alabama can take advantage of being your advantage?
If the Iron Bowl was down in Auburn, it'll be a close game because they're going to throw the kitchen sink at us.
I don't give a damn where they
all
did. I don't give a damn where
man.
I'm asking y'all. No, I want you to answer my question.
Man.
What do you feel like you're going to be your advantage to win the game? I want to hear.
We're going to wear your defense out because your offense going 3 and out so much.
Okay, so
about halfway through the second quarter, that's when we're going to open up them floodgates.
How you going to do that?
You gonna see. I'm not finna go with you on all that.
I'm just asking, man.
Yeah. I'm not going tit for tat with you.
No,
at the end of the day, I'm just saying.
You have a high level of confidence, and usually whenever someone has a high level of confidence and walks into a room with a high level of chest out, they have a reason for it, and they understand, like, you know what, this is going to be the reason why we're going to be able to do this.
Because you can't throw the ball,
and you can.
I can throw it better than you do.
You really?
I can.
Who got more touchdowns, your quarterback or mine?
Mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Throwing the ball?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. You might want to go check that. You might want to go check that, my boy. And remember this now. Hold on, I just want to say this.
I ain't got
remember that, you know.
Matter of fact, see Murray, pull it up. Pull it up, see Murray. No, ain't no.
Don't cut me off. Let me say my point.
Let's do this first.
Let me say my point.
What's your point?
My receiver got the same amount of touchdowns as Ryan fucking Williams.
Who cares? We ain't talking about that.
So that means he can't be far from behind him.
I ain't got that to do with that.
I looked up Jalen Miro. He ain't got about 18.
I ain't got that to do with that.
Jalen Miro got about 18 touchdowns.
We talking about more or less.
Peyton Thorne?
Pull up Jalen Miro. Pull up Peyton
Thorne.
Thorne. I can tell you what Jalen Miro got right now.
No, you can't.
You goddamn like it. I got to roll that on my ass.
You ain't got it.
Jalen
We gonna pull it up.
No, sir. I ain't with that.
What we looking up? They
Jalen Miro
touchdown. Passing touchdown.
149 for 251, 67%.
We just talking about
touchdowns, my boy. Throwing 13. I got to roll down if you added anything. If you threw more than that this Saturday.
How many Payne Thorne got?
18.
You got 18?
Really? I smell your ass, boy. I keep telling you, boy, you better talk like my boy out there in Chicago. Do your research. Because I damn sure do. Motherfucking mine.
Yeah, I was getting a phone.
I can tell you I do motherfucking mine, my boy. You know,
yeah, you got me on
so that's all I tell you this, my boy.
You got me on that.
Let me tell you.
It's going to be a good game.
I mean, it's the Iron Bowl, but at the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, Auburn is struggling offensively. We just talking football.
I'm going to say this. And that's why I'm saying I'm talking pure football. That's why I asked you. And the reason why I say it's going to be a good game, because both teams have deficiencies in different ways. Believe it or not, you can't stop the run. You gave up about 200 to 300 yards in about 4 games.
But I've gotten better.
But no, that's progressively during the season.
I've gotten better.
Vanderbilt,
I've
Tennessee,
gotten better.
Georgia, all these teams ran for at least 200 yards. You know what I mean? Secondly, is that you're vulnerable whenever Jalen Milroe get heat up in the pocket, he rolls to the right. He's going to go to where he's comfortable. And that's why y'all get a couple of 3 and outs as well to start off slow in certain games, and games stay closer because he has a deficiency with throwing intermediate passes. Even his deep ball been kind of weird because I watched the Mercer game. He would have missed a couple over there, overthrown them. So that's what keeps game in the game. It's just going to be is who want it that day. Because I feel like athletically, rosters may be a little off a little bit. I still think if y'all are A+, we are probably a B+ or something. So it's going to make the big player who can take care of the ball. Plain and simple. It's going to be good. You better beat us. That's all I'm going to tell you that. You better not lose that game, brother. Because you ain't going to want to deal with me.
I'm glad you able to hype yourself up.
No, I ain't hype. I'm just saying your game got to happen. I'm not nothing to kind of be hype about. Only thing about it is the game got to happen. Do I feel like it's going to be, can it be a blowout? Definitely. You know what I mean? I'm not taking the fact saying that Alabama will or won't beat the hell out of Auburn. That's not a lie. Because, it all depends on what Auburn team shows up. All depends on where Alabama team shows up. You know what I mean? And who cannot make mistakes, who can run the ball and stay consistent and win third down. And not get behind the chains and be 3rd and 13 and 3rd and 17.
He got 18 touchdowns.
I told you, my boy. Yeah. But he just ain't consistent, bro. He'll throw 5 touchdowns like he did this weekend against mediocre talent, then play against somebody and throw 4 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know who's going to walk on the field. So, it is what it is. It's gonna be a great game, man. November 30th, man. Be ready. Get your popcorn ready. It's gonna be good.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, man. It is gonna be good, bro. Now, let me ask you a question. Real quick. Heisman front runner. Who you got?
Travis Hunter. Now.
Yeah, that's
it's between Travis Hunter and the running back.
Yeah, Cam ain't no more.
Well, he's still in it, but he dropped because of that loss.
But I don't know why though.
But that was it. They just got one loss though.
That's right? What I'm saying. Because
he still got good numbers. He's still going to New York. Shador is too,
bro. As of right now, who you think out of all the quarterbacks, who you think got the most yards?
Probably Shador, because they throw the ball the most.
No, Cam Ward got the most yards.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying. And if you put his numbers next to previous Heisman numbers, it's right apart. And we using this lost shit this year like it fucking mean. Jaden Daniels lost fucking 4 or 5 games last year. The fuck we started being losses mean shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck? When losing the fucking game get you out the Heisman when I just lost a Heisman winner last year, lose 4 or 5 games and went close to the playoff. On the same LSU team that got their ass whooped these last 2 damn weeks. Now a loss make you out of it. I don't know. But I feel like, because if you look at it, man, he got the nose, man, got 3,400 yards. Now, right, so Shador right with it, he got 32. But he still got he got 35 total touchdowns, he got 31. So they still right on par though. Then Travis got his ass burnt that weekend.
I want to move on to the NFL because of what you just said.
What that?
Now, I was watching the game. Well, I was jumping, but I watched mostly the Buffalo Bills and, Kansas City, right?
That's awesome.
Because of Buffalo finally beating Kansas City.
They beat them all the time. They don't beat them in the playoffs.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's just say that. But it's still been a while since they have beat them in the regular season, too,
they
right?
beat him about a year ago. Because, he didn't beat him. He's beat him more times than Kansas City has beat him.
I don't think they played in the regular season last year, did they?
Regular season.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, either... Okay.
I think he didn't beat him like 4 or 5 times. And Kansas City's only beat him the two times they played in the playoffs.
Okay, well...
I say he's dominated the regular season matchups.
Either way it go.
You know what I'm saying?
Because of them winning last night, they were saying that he was the front runner for MVP.
Yeah, and the reason why, bro, did you watch it? You didn't watch it. And if you watch the game, you'll see it. Because
I watched the game, and I know he
did
played
that at the end, like they play that run at the end. That was him. That's all him. You got to get it. Like right now, if I give an MVP to the Eagles, y'all know who the fuck it is. Saquon Barkley. Why? Because 2 fucking runs. Because he the one closest to the game. It ain't nobody else, and that ain't close.
Well, I understand that.
Can you see what I'm saying?
I understand that. But I'm just saying though, like,
I think the MVP is like this. This is how I look at the MVP race when I talk of MVP. If I can pull you out, just you, and will the outcome of everything before that be the same? If I just take you out.
that's my whole point. You don't think that
Hell no. It ain't another quarterback 6'5", 250 that's doing the shit he can do.
but it's still a quarterback out there that's putting up great numbers. His team is one of the best teams, if not the best team in the NFL. And I believe if you take him off that team, they won't be as good as what they are.
Who?
Detroit quarterback.
Dude, the same quarterback threw 5 interceptions last week?
True. Yes, he did. But at the end of the day, though, he still got great numbers this year.
Because he has a outstanding.
Josh Allen got more losses than them, and he done throw just as many interceptions. So, like,
who got the best supporting cast?
Yeah, he does have a better.
Think about what I'm saying.
cast.
He got 2 running backs that'll start on anybody's team.
I understand that, but still, though, do you think that offense will be as explosive as what it is if they put another quarterback on that roster?
Yeah, Jared Goff has been the same Jared Goff. Think about it, bro. This same Jared Goff took the Rams to the Super Bowl. He just gonna win it. You know, Jared Goff is, kind of like the Baker Mayfield.
So he's a good quarterback.
He's a utility quarterback.
So you telling me he ain't good enough to be in the MVP race this year? That's my point, though, D.
No.
Hell!
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you why. And it is by default. It's not because of anything he's doing wrong. It's just because of how fucking strong his fucking supporting cast is. You know what I'm saying? And then with him throwing 5 interceptions, they still win in spite. If you can't be an MVP candidate if the team wins in spite of you, not because of you. Last week, they won in spite of him, not because of him. The MVP is they winning because I'm playing. Any motherfucking body could have threw 5 interceptions last fucking week. And they would have won the game the way them running backs run the ball. Shit, I can go out there and do that.
Okay. I feel you. I can see it going both ways though, G.
But you see what I'm saying,
at
though?
At the end of the day, all good teams have good supporting cast. That's what makes a good team.
So think about what I'm saying. But we looking at Kansas City, who basically has a patched up supporting class, and they just lost their first game because of their quarterback, not in spite of him. Because if you take Patrick Mahomes off that quarterback,
he has won MVPs, right?
Yeah, who, Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah. And he done won MVP with the best wide receiver in the NFL on this team, right?
But also won without him. That's what you know. That lets you know they.
But I'm just saying though, we ain't talking about without him right now. We talking about with him. We talking about that supporting cast, like you just said.
But think about it, he ain't never won Super Bowl with him.
No, he didn't. But we ain't talking about Super Bowl D. We talking about MVP, bruh. We talking about MVP. That's it. Now you keep adding, G. We just talking about MVP, and we talking about what you were saying about the supporting cast. You were just saying that at the end of the day, it ain't fair, you know what I'm saying, if this guy got a lot of good players around him. And you brought up Patrick Mahomes. We got to talking about him. Patrick Mahomes had the best wide receiver and the best tight end in the game on his team at the time. So don't you think that helped him out a little bit too? I mean, we know he's great.
Now, I would have to go and check to see if he won the year Tyreek was there.
Okay, but that's what I had asked you.
But I'm going to say this. I would have to make sure, but I'm going to still say the reason why I brought up the Super Bowl, not to even add on, is that I feel like he did more without him. Because you see what I'm saying? Like, just like how we talk about, it's so many things like the Kobe and Shaq separation, who won a championship without him. The Belichick and Brady thing, who won a championship without him. It's the same thing. It's like, okay, you can say he made a difference, which ain't no way to say he didn't, but there's no way to say that the quarterback isn't who he is because he took everybody else. He went and won 2 back-to-back without him. And they had the same, and then the man went and did it, and they had the same receiving class. Man. Then he doing it with different receivers every year.
I think go both ways, G. Though,
he doing some LeBron type of shit, bro.
Go both ways, man.
What you mean?
I'm just saying you right, but I still feel that it's been some folk that won MVPs that had great supporting cast around them as well, though.
Right, but I'm asking you this. You are totally right, and I'm 150% agreeing with you, but I'm also deeming you this one question. Name me an MVP that team won in spite of them instead of because of them. That means that you can't be an MVP if I'm winning because of the people around you. Because we all know this. I can say this, and I think a lot of people stand on this right here. If you take Patrick Mahomes away from Kansas City, as you can see, he ain't winning shit with Tua. They wouldn't have won shit. Because Tyreek sitting over there in Miami with a receiver just as good as him with Water. And they ain't finna
I got a question for you. I got a question. Didn't Matt Ryan win MVP?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we know Matt Ryan didn't win it because of his talent. They won it because of Julio and them receivers. So that's that one you told me to name. Now, they won not because of Matt Ryan talent.
That year, he led the league in touchdowns and yardage.
And I believe you, but I'm saying it ain't because of Matt Ryan. It's more or less because of them wide receivers making Matt Ryan look good.
He only had one receiver.
He had more than one.
You only named one, though.
Because I can't think of actually everybody's name. They had the other boy, number 83, that was in the slot, and then they had
that was a tight end you talking about.
No.
That's what I think that was.
Well, either way
boy.
it go, they had some folk. You know what I'm saying? I know they had a good tight end and another receiver, but it wasn't just Julio. They went and got some more folk. You know what I'm saying? I understand it was Julio best year, but I'm just saying they didn't have just Julio. He was spreading that thing around, but yes, Julio was the man because he was healthy that year for the first time.
And that's why he won MVP.
Yeah, right, because of them wide receivers, G.
That won. Because I'm not taking nothing away what you're saying. Because I agree, but I'm still feeling the saying is this right here. You go back and look at it. Matt Ryan won, but he didn't win. He won because he blew up stats because they had a great season in NFL. Well, NFC was weak that year. That's the same year they turned around, I think, and they lost in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the NFC. It was the NFC and AFC.
Right,
you
but
mean
the guy
tell
I'm talking
me
about
Matt Ryan was the best player in the league that year?
Right.
Hell no.
But in reference to the stats, see, you got to think about it. It's not even about who's the best player. It's about who's performing the best at the time. You know what I mean? Because think about it right now with Patrick Mahomes. When you say he's the best quarterback, you got to because there's nothing else close to him.
But he ain't performing the best right now.
He only got one loss.
But that ain't what we talking about. We talking about numbers, though. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Based on your performance, though, right?
Okay.
So, I'm just asking the question. Is your team record based on your performance?
Hey, but you right, D.
I'm just asking a question.
I'm through with that, D.
No, I'm just asking a question because you can't have one. You can't wash one hand without washing the other. Because I'm just asking, is your because you know in the NFL you're not gonna win MVP on a mediocre team. Because you can do that in the Heisman in college. Because like we just said, Jaden Daniels won on a 4-5 loss to LSU team. You're not losing on a 7 or an 8 or a 9 loss team in the NFL. You're gonna have to be on a good team. Just like the reason why Allen boosted up because they're gonna put them in front of them now because now they have the tiebreaker in the AFC because they just beat them. That's the only reason they just jumped him up because if Patrick Mahomes won, even if they won the game 6-3, they would have kept him up there because their team won. So it's still based off your performance. Either way. Because guess what? In my eyes, a lot of teams, I feel like Lamar Jackson MVP. I feel like if you take him away from his team, because he ain't doing a whole lot, they would be there. They wouldn't win nothing. Because I feel like the MVP is based on if I can pull you off of this team, can I put anybody there to make that work? In Detroit, I feel like it's about 5 or 6 quarterbacks I can go pick off of any team and go make that work. In Kansas City, nah. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm gonna say on that one. So like I said, the MVP thing is gonna always be relative to the quarterback or the whatever team or player that's on the best performing team. Just how it used to be in basketball. So if your team ain't either in the playoffs or because when last time you had an MVP that was sitting at home, not in the playoffs during the NFL playoffs? The MVP usually got a bye.
But D, that's how the whole conversation started. Like I was saying that most MVPs gonna be on a good team. They're gonna have a good supporting cast.
No, they're gonna be on a good team, but I ain't gonna say every last one got a great supporting cast. Cause like, okay, you go back to Baltimore, like let me see who won it. I don't remember who won the MVP, but when Baltimore won the Super Bowl, Flacco wouldn't do the best thing. Because they were winning off of defense. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of teams win different. You know what I mean? So it all depends on how you win. If you win on offense, some teams win on defense. Baltimore won on defense. Kansas City basically wins on offense. They've won some defensive games because their defense has gotten better than it was traditionally. So it also depends on how the team wins and how the offense and the team is built too. You know what I'm saying? So it's all relevant on how they win, man.
What's y'all thoughts on the week? How y'all been feeling?
Well, man, I guess one thing I do want to say is tomorrow gonna be a good game tomorrow. I'm ready to kill this motherfucking talk about these motherfucking Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm sick of hearing about y'all. I'm sick of it. And now you gotta see me. Champ, big boss.
What's y'all record?
I think we 9-2. I want to say 9-2.
Okay.
Still number 2 in the East right now. So
But they looking like the big dogs.
They just looking like the one that's went the longest without losing a game. Because I've seen a team go 73-9. Ran up on the motherfucking name LeBron James. And didn't do shit. But yeah, tomorrow 6 o'clock, we are, my bad, we're 11-3. So yeah. 11-3. Second in the East, baby. So yeah, I'm really excited about that part.
What else going on in basketball?
How's your Lakers doing, man? Oh, man, hey.
Play tonight.
Hey. December 6th. What you doing? Friday.
Not even.
I already got them, bro. I already got some. You need to come on down there with your boy. I'm going to see him.
Not even playing.
Big Bron. Go see my boy. Because I really got him, bro. I think this is the last time. It's going to be the last roll. I don't think he'll play out there. But yeah, baby, I'm dying. I could.
Man, we are not going to stop playing basketball until Bryce hits
Ain't no
league.
way in holy hell, man. LeBron gonna be on. Man.
And when that happens,
what you think about this, C-Murray?
When that happens,
you know how old Bryce is right now?
That's when they're going to give him that ghost.
You know how old Bryce is?
About 17.
I think Bryce 16 years old. I think he in the 10th grade.
No, he in the 11th.
He in 11th grade.
I think he in the 11th.
For a second. Contact mixing up.
My question, so you think LeBron James right now, and the way it's constructed.
I think he's 17 or 18.
He
might be 18 this year. He might be turning 18 this year.
So you think that
but I
LeBron...
think it was like a year or two between him and Bron. I think it's 2 years between him and Bronny. 2 or 3.
So you think LeBron got that many years left, bro?
Got about 4 more in him.
Okay, he's 17.
Yeah.
What grade is he in?
When his birthday is? I think he's a senior this year, G.
No, I think he's in 11th grade. June 14.
So at the end of this year, this summer he's gonna be 18. You know what I mean? It's hard to tell because these children so they done got away now with these children. Okay. But you're right. I was here behind. So he is a senior this year. So that means he'll still have to he have to play this year, and then, next year, and the year after that. No.
He got to go to college.
1 year. He'll senior.
So that means he had to play this year.
You just said this year, right?
Right.
Then next year.
Because he has to go to college.
And then that third year,
he got to play it. That's what I said.
Be in the league.
That's what I said.
All right. I said 4 years, bro.
Hell no, man.
All hell. All hell the motherfucking king.
This ain't, I'm an all hell's a king nigga. That ain't even close to it. We ain't got to play them games. But this is, and I'm going strictly off what the king said. The king said these words. He said, I'm not a player that's going to play till the wheels fall off. Because one thing I think of LeBron James' value is being able to play at a high level. You know what I mean? He's not that guy who's just going to be out there just to be out there. You know what I mean? So I don't believe if he can give his, effort, he ain't want to be on the Embiid shit. I don't play back-to-backs and now I'm playing every other game. I don't play but 13 minutes. I think once he get to that point or that, and I don't see him just being able to go at that rate, bro, unless he take a year off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like retire, then come back when he come. Like, I don't see it, bro. Much as I love to keep me, because basketball gonna be boring when LeBron retires. So yeah, I want to play him long as hell. He can play with long gray dreads. I don't give a damn. But I don't see 3 to 4 more years, bro. Oh hell no! If Bryce was in college now, then I'll be like, okay, you know what? Yeah. But that means he got to play through this year.
4 horsemen, man.
He got to play through next year.
4 horsemen.
Then he got to play another year. Oh no, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot, bro.
4 horsemen.
Now I believe he done got re-energized with the JJ Redick situation, you know, and that'll actually play y'all into when y'all got some draft picks and shit. But bro, that is a long man. You saw how Joe Biden aged in 4 years. Shit, like God damn, I don't want him to age like that too.
Joe Biden ain't.
Man, Joe Biden went from doing backflips and can't even walk straight.
He ain't putting $1 million into his body, man.
I agree, bro.
That man work out every day, so many times a day,
all that type of shit,
even on
bro.
game days.
I watched the little documentary on what he do,
man.
so he do a lot. I agree, but bro,
I think he would try to cement himself in NBA history by having both of his sons in the NBA.
I think he did that.
Actively playing.
Yeah, he did that already.
That would cement him as the all-time GOAT.
They just gonna do my boy like
Bronny being in the
Saquon.
league is a stepping stone,
I
but
think
like
Scottie
having
Pippen
2
got
of
an
them.
all-time GOAT stat though. As far as with like father son, they the first father son to record a triple double. That's a GOAT stat right there, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's saying that both of y'all were contributing players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Of the same ilk.
You know what I'm saying? On the same level.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't recorded one and both of them recorded triple doubles. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a GOAT stat. You know what I'm saying? But
For sure.
LeBron playing 4 more years, bro.
Billy GOAT, bro.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Billy
Steph play
GOAT.
more years, 4 more years?
Yeah,
Do I think he will?
yeah.
Why not?
I think Steph got 2. I think KD got 2. I think Bron maybe got 2. And this including this year. I think he'll take a year off. I think he play out this year. Get Bronny going after through the G League because they giving him this preferential treatment because you know he don't go to away games at all. He only play at home games. He ain't even traveling. So I think they trying to get him ramped up. Get him on the court next season. Leave him there. Take a year off. Come back, Bryce, out of here. And I think he retired before the All-Star break his last season.
Who?
Bron.
Man, move on to the NBA. Let's move back to the
Honestly,
NFL, man.
This is gonna be booked for that reason. I just don't see him being that Bron for 4 more years. Because that's the only reason I think he'll play. Because he ain't gonna retire how Jordan did, averaging 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 6 assists, not making the playoffs. Hell no. I don't think he's gonna sit that long to where he that there. I just don't see it.
You got some more hitters for us, C-Murray?
Yeah, if we going back to NFL, who would be on the greatest NFL quarterback of all time? Okay, I'm gonna put some names up here. Brady, Montana, Manning, and who of the new generation?
Oh, you already know. I think you already know what my pick is. But I would like to put that in order. For context. Montana 1, Brady 2. As of now, gotta put Patrick Mahomes 3, and I put Manning at 4. And the context I used in reference to that is just basically the context everybody used in reference to GOATs. We talk about Jordan. Jordan was 6 for 6. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What was Big Joe? Joe was 4 for 4. Never lost one. Came down with all of them. Never went 10 years without winning one.
Are we going on Super Bowls or are we just going on just
I'm going to
plays?
just cheer the conference.
This is greatest of all time.
That's gonna be that to me outside.
It's not Super Bowl related.
Think about it. Those are the only greats that actually have Super Bowls. Because if you go outside to the other greats, we start talking about Dan Marino, no Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You'll bring up other quarterbacks. A lot of them don't have Super Bowls. They were great players, but they don't. And then, like, even with Peyton Manning, he's one of the greater players that has the least Super Bowls. He only got 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess this is more so of a question of these are considered some of the greats.
Yeah.
The ones I named, the Bradys, the Mannings, the
Montana.
Yeah, Montana. Who of the new generation would you say is either there or headed to that status?
Headed to that status?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts.
In the immortal words of Bubba Dub. Trash. I'm not going. Well, I'm gonna say this, bro. I still think Jalen got some work to do.
Yeah, I said headed.
But if I'm talking about somebody who's there, if they just kind of just keep what I'll say I give you 2 quarterbacks that's there, and if they just keep what they're doing, of course Patrick Mahomes, and I'm gonna say Allen from Buffalo, but he has to win a Super Bowl because if he wins a Super Bowl, he's gonna win MVP. Bro, Jalen Hurts bro, come on now, man. So you don't get Allen no love with this situation, bro? I still feel like Allen's still doing more because he don't even got no weapons.
Look, all I'm saying is Josh Allen had great receivers.
What he got now?
No. Hear me out now. Josh Allen had a great, matter of fact, he had a top 5 defense and they had a top 5 offense. You understand what I'm saying? They had all the wide receivers. Number 13, they had Stephon Diggs.
Gabe Davis was a rookie. Didn't nobody even know who he was.
But I'm just saying, though, at the end of the day, he put up decent numbers, and they went to the AFC Championship game. At the end of the day, all I'm saying is, you understand, Josh Allen nutted up in the big game.
All of them kind of have.
Jalen Hurts nutted up in the Super Bowl. He has gotten further.
Than who?
Josh Allen.
But if I'm gonna say that, I might.
And the talent was tit for tat, bro.
If I'm gonna say that, then I had to put Joe Burrow in front of him, though.
Okay, well, I go with that. I just got a problem with Josh Allen.
I'm just talking about what's going on today. Like right now, who has the best record out of them 2 quarterbacks? Well, even with the injuries and everything.
I didn't think that he was saying today as in like this season. I'm just thinking he's saying this today as in present day's talent
and so
in
think
the
about
NFL.
It, present day's talent. If we're talking about quarterbacks in the top 5, is or not Allen in that conversation every season? Yes. That's not a. Is that a yes or no? That your top 5 quarterbacks that you spoke of.
But Josh Allen is in the conversation because of people that work for ESPN always kissing his ass and trying to hype him up and talk about him.
So you don't think he has the statistics to back it up?
He has great statistics. He is a good regular season player, bro. But in the big games, he always falls short, whether it's on the road, whether it's in Buffalo. All I'm saying is, you understand, yes, everybody wants to toot his horn, but he ain't got to the promised land.
I'm not saying
you got other quarterbacks that at least made it to the promised land. That's why I say I didn't have a problem with you saying Joe Burrow.
But think about this though,
because he has made it.
But we also got quarterbacks that's historically great that we talk about who's never won a Super Bowl, like Dan Marino, players like that. Warren Moon.
But that's why I asked C Murder what we were going on. Y'all made it seem like we were just going on Super Bowl.
No. See, I think about it. Everything play a part in it with me. It's just the fact that now, all the players that we talk about, all the players that we actually talk about, are the players that has been consistently at the top.
Me personally, I don't think it's fair to include Super Bowls because that's a team accomplishment. That means that whole 53-team roster. That's the way I was thinking. Now, if you're just talking about quarterback play, you just talking about slanging the ball around and getting a bunch of touchdowns, whatnot, that's different, bro. Because then you are adding others. But if you're just talking Super Bowl, then of course you're just going to say Patrick Mahomes.
But if you're talking about throwing statistical numbers around, they're going to talk about the same players because them the same ones dropping 5,000. He one of the only quarterbacks in the NFL still running for 1,000 too. He's still running for about as much as run yards as Lamar Jackson. He just don't, like we just said, go as far. Because think about it, bro. How when he had Tre'Davious White over that defense, he got hurt for the season 3 or 4 years. What's the other their type Milano, their number one linebacker, bro? He been out for the season for the last 3 years. He out this season. Von Miller out. He lost Stephon Diggs.
Von Miller.
He had been out. If you go back and look from the time he got over there, he'd have missed about 15 games. He ain't been over there for 3 seasons. The best receiver you had gone. Now you back to you throwing to who? Who? That's what I'm saying. That's why I give him his props, because right now, outside of Keon Coleman, Shakir, I can't say his name, Shakir some, bro, we don't even, and the tight end Knox, half of the folks don't even know who they are. The only reason I know because I play fantasy. And that's what I base a quarterback on is what he doing with what he got. Because that's who's touch the ball every time you play down the quarterback. When you snap the ball, in regards to the fact. He's the only player the center and quarterback are only 2 players that are going to touch the ball every play on offense. So in ways, they're going to have a big dictation on which way it go. You know what I mean? And depending on how the offense is architected. You know what I mean? And if it's based around their performance. Because I feel like if he ain't running, he ain't throwing to whoever catching it, he ain't got nothing. Patrick Mahomes, if he ain't throwing the ball all over the field, as we see, they ain't got nothing. Lamar Jackson, if they can't run the ball, they ain't got nothing. Joe Burrow, they don't fucking play defense in Cincinnati, I see. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I was Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, bro, I'd be ready to quit. That man threw about 4 touchdowns last 3, 4, 5 weeks, bro, and they done lost every game. So,
y'all got any closing remarks before we get out of here?
I think
E?
Go Celtics.
I got some closing remarks.
Where you go?
I just feel that at the end of the day, there's supposed to be a little respect
for
the fellow man
in
football.
Regards to
how Detroit put up 52 on.
They ain't no shit. They don't know
a handicap.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
But see, this is the thing. My problem comes with this. They didn't clear the bench. They just kept on, you up 28-0. You know they ain't finna come back. They ain't even finna, you know what I'm saying, make it attempt to come back. When you up 14-0, the game is really over with. Like, I'm not saying take them out then, but they could have played the second string the whole second half. But be that as it may, Detroit Lions. Ooh, Detroit Lions.
Number 1 team in the NFC.
Yeah, but I not for long.
Y'all play them in the regular season?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir, we don't. But let's just go on and mark it down. I hope y'all stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? I pray we stay healthy.
Let's see something.
Because that defense that them Eagles got, they ain't finna let you do all that scoring, dog.
I got one thing I want to talk about when you get through. I don't want to cut you off, though, but finish that.
Go ahead. By all means, go ahead. Because I think I've said enough.
Piss me off, guys.
I think I've said enough.
Piss me off. But good luck, guys. Eagles, good luck. I'm going to talk my shit, but this pissed me off.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Got some info this week. And this for you, GM, whoever the fuck over the Birmingham motherfucking Stallions. Is you crazy, motherfucker? Look at me. I want to know if you crazy. Bro, these motherfuckers went up on these tickets like a motherfucker.
Really?
Get in. You won't do it. See what I'm saying? Now, I ain't mad at you, but 3 championships and shit, bro. And I understand, bro.
They was giving them tickets away first season.
No, that was the first season.
I know.
Second season, they started.
Incrementally start increasing them prices.
See, this is what it was. First, I've been there every season. First season, you got in, because I know my work had them for free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everybody
got them for free. They didn't even care where you sat. Wasn't no ushers out there checking the seats. You could sit where the fuck you want.
But you know what though? To be honest,
we doing marketing research.
Right. Second season, they started checking where you sit. Now, of course, but they didn't get your seat. So if anybody sat in your seat, of course you get up. Third season, like when we in the middle of the second season going in, now they checking your seat when you go down, so they're not even let you go down if your seat.
Me personally, I just feel $20 is cool. I pay the $20 if I can sit anywhere I want to sit. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't it.
No problem. You know what I'm saying? First come, first serve.
Right.
But my biggest problem is the scheduling of the games.
We
mean? Are in Birmingham, Alabama. Y'all are dead ass wrong for having our games at 12 or 3. Our games need to be at 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock because it be hot as a motherfucker out there, and that's why ain't nobody going to the games.
Now, I think we do have a lot of. Now, this year, I think we do have majority evening games this year.
That's better.
Now, I did look and see that because I'm trying to pull up this price grid that I got, man. Because, of course, I'm, season tickets and shit. I get the season tickets and shit. Okay, here you go.
They messed up, though.
All right, check this out, bro.
When they stopped letting you have about 4 games at one stadium. See, they were making more money.
And guess what I found out, bro? I was, cut AJ McCarron. I watched this podcast that he's on. Basically SEC kind of podcast. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that both teams have to fly on the same plane.
Oh.
So, just think about if you just kick somebody's ass in the game, and now y'all got to fly on the same plane. Now, that's
you can't even celebrate. You can't even celebrate.
You know what I'm saying?
That bullshit.
But check this shit out, bro. So I want y'all to hear this, bro.
Y'all could at least put them on the cheapest plane ticket and let them fly. You know what I'm saying?
Per game, bro. Starting out $20.
Yeah.
Right? Next seat $25. Bro, the seats to sit on the comfortable seats where we used to sit at, like the 40 to 40. Guess how much them seats is, bro?
About
$85. Bro, it went from 10, 15, 25. To 25 was the highest ticket, the second season. Then it was 10, 15, 25, 50. 50 was the highest ticket last season. Now it's 20, 25, 85. Bro, for you to buy season tickets now, last season, bro, they was I think they were like 200, 180, 200, something like that, bro. To buy season ticket this year, bro, they $470. So what a family of 4 gonna do going to a game? Now, this is a semi-pro team. Now, I ain't taking that away from Birmingham. Hey, we definitely want to support. But, bro, let's say if you want to sit in the nice seats, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to sit in the, because them up and see all the head. Bro, you spending $1,500 a season, you ain't but 5 games. And if you're going just a family of 4, just going in the regular seats, and if you eating, oh my God, because a bill $16, the chicken fingers $18. You spending $200-300 a game.
Yeah. So technically, you spending damn near NFL money.
You spending more in the NFL money, bro. Especially you can go to the Falcons Stadium right now, cuz, and eat for $20. Eat for the whole game.
Well, they're going to learn from it because I'm quite sure that the attendance going to go down. It's
already hell. It was last year. We was at the bottom third of attendance last year.
You know, St. Louis was selling out the way they were because all they
tickets $10.
$10.
Memphis the same way. All their tickets the same price.
Right.
We the only ones that's basically, I think about just gouging the shit out of us for the price. That's bullshit, Birmingham, man. Y'all, that's bullshit, man. They're going to get a lot of folks who don't want to go to the game now because of how much y'all charging. And that's just crazy, bro. Especially when you're getting the support, because you're going to get the support, period, because people want to go now because you're the won 3 championships in a row.
You said they 20 a game?
Yeah.
20 a game, right?
Yeah.
Family 4.
20 a game. So that's family 4, that's $80. And let's say if you eat.
It's 5 games, you said.
Right. I'm just talking about, that was just one game. I'm just speaking on one game.
Yeah.
So a family 4 at one game, that's $80 to get in the game. They don't even spend that much to go to the classic.
I don't know, man. I think
how much classic?
I think they got to pay for that,
classic
for that stadium.
Okay.
They got to pay for that amphitheater.
20 or 25.
They got to pay for all these improvements that they trying to make. So they going to get it where they can. And that's their cash cow right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what's bringing some visibility and some eyes to the city.
Yeah, I agree, but
in a major way.
But put a little bit more out there for you to kind of get out of it, man. Because like even the first season, you could go and you would use the whole stadium. Now both fan bases, just like how the players have to file on the same plane, they sit on the same side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
that's more or less for the TV.
That's for the TV to be able to have better shots. Because you want to be able to show the game, and you don't want to show it when the stadium is half packed. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, you're gonna get a lot of shots out of the same section all the time.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, I think they should do something like they had them shirtless stallions. Remember that, right? You don't remember that when they started that? I think they should have a section where there's all them $10 just to promote all of them to come. But you got to get in, you got to have your shirt off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just just like with UAB started out giving away tickets until they got a base, start winning, then you start charging. Same thing, you got your base because you winning the championship. But I just think that hike was just too fast, too quick, and just too big. You basically doubled the price of it. And then the other tickets, you didn't double it, but God damn. From 50 to 80, that's a nice jump. Take it from 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well,
what? Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is though. But
that's my rant.
On that note, you got you a rant that you
Not for real, man. I'm just
that's what grinds my gears.
Yeah.
But on that note, once again, Birmingham would like to once again, world would like to say thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you putting up with D and his bullshit ass rants.
I appreciate y'all for listening to this Fly Eagle Die shit.
I ain't do that much today. Bird gang.
See subliminally. You see, but it's all. But always,
I ain't even put no Eagle shit on because y'all said that I was putting too much of that shit on. You know what I mean?
You know what I say? Thank you.
I try. I
try.
try.
Ain't gonna last long. Playoffs is gonna be a problem. You better hope I don't make the playoffs.
Man, they're gonna be a problem once I run through this NFC North area. I mean AFC North. Everybody wanted to say it's so good.
Really?
Yeah. Cause I got a couple of Pittsburgh fans that
you beat Pittsburgh.
Gonna beat the shit out of them.
Really, bro?
It ain't gonna be
I ain't
gonna be now terrible towel in the link.
Damn with them, bro.
Huh?
Hey man, if y'all believe this fool, y'all say get in the comments, man. Click like and shit, cause I think he crazy.
Yeah,
man,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
Subscribe.
And this one, guys, let us know who do y'all feel like is y'all Heisman favorite, and who was your Super Bowl favorite.
They say they call Pittsburgh the Steel Curry.
Yeah.
What's the best way to beat Steel?
Gotta road it.
No.
Russ.
No. Melt that shit.
You ain't hot enough. You ain't gonna do nothing but bird shit. That ain't that hot.
That's acid.
That's just biological. Diabolical.
Let it sit there long enough.
But yeah, guys, we love you guys. Thank you for coming in and chilling with us.
Bird gang.
Doing whatever we do.
Bird gang. Fuck Detroit.
And thought of the day is, you never know what God can do for you. So God is the only one that can do it for you. I'll holler at your boy.
See, Murd, any last words?
Nah, man, y'all just be easy. Till next time, we'll be back next week.
That's right.
Cut up with y'all. So,
God bless.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Merch coming. Be on the lookout for that. So.
Yeah, Cuttin Up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have a live broadcast for one of these games. Big game. Gotta be a big game.
No, it's gonna be the Iron Bowl with all that motherfucking bullshit that you talking.
I want to, because he might not want to see what that shit gonna look like for live.
Please blow out.
Bruh.
Blow out.
Well, guys, get ready. So that's November 30th. November 30th, live broadcast, Iron Bowl. Get ready, get your popcorn ready, get your whatever you need. Because he gonna need a drink. Or 2. Or 3.
I don't need now. Man, we might need to do this. Can we do it outside in the parking lot?
Because ladies and gentlemen, we will be.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, let's do it outside in the parking lot. So I'm gonna have to smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because his nerves gonna be bad.
Yeah, they bad now.
But again, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, let's go and cut this.
We up out of here, man.
Yeah, we got to go see them cowgirls lose.
100. Y'all be easy.
Hey man. Y'all have a great week. And never, ever forget to look up in the sky.
And watch an eagle die.
And watch them eagles fly.
Booty.
Bird
Go
gang.
Diddy.